Welcome back to the Freelancers Teabreak, the short and sweet podcast that you can enjoy whilst you're making a cuppa. I'm Emma Cossey, a coach for freelancers, and I'm here to chat to you about tips, tricks, and advice for freelancers. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Freelancers Teabreak. I've got my tea. I'm ready to chat to you about return on investment. Before I jump into that, I did something stupid with Black Friday offers have all finished. They've all gone. I mean, it's Tuesday and I think some of them will probably roll on a little bit, which is good because I managed to drop something very heavy on my microphone cable, which means the USB thing is all squished and I might be able to save it, but if not, I'm going to have to go see if there's any special offers. In the meantime, I'm using earbuds. Fingers crossed that works a little bit. So, last week I talked about return on investment when you're shopping in Black Friday sales. And I wanted to expand a little bit more on that because return on investment is often seen as something that is just financial. You pay for something, you potentially earn more money back or make money. And actually return on investment can cover lots of different things. It can cover the time that you get back, the stress that you reduce, the fear factor for some people. Like, for example, I work with a bookkeeper and an accountant because for me, I do get the time back and I potentially make a little bit of money back as well when they're doing it the right way, the legal way, by the way, just so we're clear. But for me, it really reduces the fear that I'm going to get something wrong. So there can be lots of different ways that you can get a return on investment. And that goes for you when you're thinking about what you're going to invest in as a freelancer, the software, but also your clients, what kind of return on investment you're going to give them. And just to give you an example I've had this week, I've just started, I've hired a cleaner to come in and help us once a week. I, as someone with ADHD, am really bad at cleaning and keeping on top of the housework. It is so dull for me and I really struggle to motivate myself to do it. And I get it done, but it just feels like a constant heavy load. And I also realised I was spending a lot of time cleaning and tidying when actually that was time that I could be using working with clients and other sorts of things like that. And when you then look at how much, say, my hourly rate would be if I was working and then how much it might cost to outsource that to a cleaning company, it's actually more profitable and it gives me back more time and reduces my stress levels to bring in a cleaner. So that's what I've done. I've brought in a cleaner who is much more efficient than me, much better eye for detail, does the job so much better than I would. And it means that I can then focus that time on working or building my business or bringing in clients. So there are lots of ways that you can think about return on investment. And I think it's really important to think about that when you're promoting something. So when you're marketing your services, think about what the return on investment will be for your clients. What will they get back once they invest in you? So, for example, say you're a freelance marketing manager. You don't want to think about, you don't want to sell it and say to them, you'll get this marketing plan or you'll get this marketing social media content going out or anything like that. What you want to sell to them is you'll get time back to work on your business and I'll be able to bring in new clients. So that brings in income and also frees up time for them. And then hopefully the cost of hiring you will bring them in a lot more income for clients and things like that, or from new clients. So when you're selling, you need to think about what will there be the outcome for the client. They're always interested in how you do it, but for them, the selling point will be what you do and what the outcome will be for them in the end. So that's just something to have a little think about. And it's all just freelance maths, really. The cleaners example was a good example of freelance maths. What are you spending lots of time on at the moment that it takes you ages, you don't enjoy? Could you outsource that, free yourself up some time? That other person that you're freelancing, you're outsourcing your freelance work to, will they do it faster, more efficiently? That's good freelance maths. I'd love to know your examples of good freelance maths or things that you've outsourced that have brought in more profit for you or more time or less stress. I'd love to know what you think. do come along and join us in the Facebook group. It's the Freelance Lifestylers. There's loads of really good chats in there. At the moment, because it's November, we are talking a lot more. Actually, I think it'll probably be December by the time this comes out. We're talking a bit more about gifts and client gifts and what we do to say thank you to our clients. There's lots more conversations that come up every week. And on Fridays, you get a chance to promote your business in the promotion thread. Have a wonderful week, everyone. And I'd love you to think about what you can do to build better ROI in your freelance business.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Freelancers Teabreak. I hope you found it useful. If you want to connect with other freelancers, do come join us in the Facebook group, the Freelance Lifestylers. It's completely free and really lovely and supportive. You can also find out more information on freelancing at freelancelifestyle.co.uk. And as always, I'd really appreciate it if you were able to take a moment to leave a review on the podcast platform of your choice.